You see that? A monkey head staring at me right there. Oh, I can just go. I would have closed on me. Okay. Oh, there was 3 of you. You're up there. I guess that means I have to find 3. I will say, going back to the orcs discussion, well, I said that the... I can't. Just go. I would say that even though in the original stories, like in the talking story, they're corrupted beings, and in Beowulf, they're like human spawn. I would say I don't mind it if like a new story came along that depicted. Is that the right word? Depicted. That was it. Depicted the orcs as more like a. Oh, shouldn't be that way. Fuck you. Depicted orcs as their own race. Like that's absolutely fine. I've actually done that myself in like my own like stories where I've depicted orcs as like a like almost like a Celtic like war tribe kind of thing. That's fine. I don't mind that. The problem is more so that the problem more so comes just from the fact that it's basically rewriting an already existing precedent in their own story. In Tolkien's work, they are, you know, like I said, corrupted of beings. Changing them to be their own race now is kind of just weird. But if like you're writing your own story from scratch, who the fuck cares? It's your story, write whatever you want. And it's not like every other fantasy creature hasn't been rewritten 100 times as it is. I mean, goblins went for fucking hell and back. The original story of goblins are originally basically just like ugly fairies without wings in folklore. Like, they weren't what we think of as goblins now. That's for bloody sure. Like they were always depicted as like greedy. Get at me, what the hell are you? I guess there's no reason we don't hear that. I don't want to climb up there, can I? Drag you? No, I can't. Like goblins went from many transformations. Like I said, they were originally just like greedy, like ugly fairy tale. Almost like gnomes without hats. Ugly fairies without wings kind of things. I don't know what it was then. They certainly weren't green, that's for bloody sure. Then in Tolkien's work, he for some reason depicted them as like another version of an orc. Just like smaller versions of orcs. Which I have no idea what that's like. That's part of Tolkien's work where I'm not entirely sure why he went. That's like completely changed what they are. But that's set in stone. What people nowadays think of as like evil, like mischievous kind of goblin things. What the fuck? What's my man? I've also completely lost track of one of these names. Standing on the right. They certainly weren't green either, goblins. They were, originally it was just like beige color. Standard, like, white skin color. Famous fairies and such. But then after they became like more demon spawn-esque things, they took on a variety of colors like fucking grey, like in Tolkien's world, just like and yeah, if you go into like early D&D and such, they were mostly yellow actually. Although it took me a while actually. The version of goblins that people think of now, the green goblins, it took me a long time to try and figure out why they were depicted as green in the first place. Because nothing historically ever depicted goblins green. That's a completely new idea. Like actually a brand new idea that's not like literally the last like 50 years or something. That's how new that idea is in pop culture. We like stuck here now. Oh, I get it. I'm supposed to pull the... Okay. I'm supposed to pull the thing all the way to the right and climb. Alright. Yeah, it took me a while to figure out, because I was looking for that for a while, trying to figure out where the idea of green goblins first came from. By extension, that's also where green orcs came from, because orcs weren't green either. First or second there. First or second there, too. Oh. Oh, weird. Okay. The game isn't capturing my mouse. I can still, you can see like it's it makes my mouse disappear. But if I go into let's switch to a different scene. Yeah, no, not that monitor. Display capture. Go to my over display. There you go. You can now see my actual monitor where I'm playing. You see here. If I click on there, it captures the thing. But if I move my mouse down, yeah, it's not holding onto my actual mouse. And I can click outside. It's confusing the game. That's a bugger, ain't it? Put you back. So yeah, if I accidentally click outside the game, you know why. That's also why I kept like freezing, I guess. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, the original reason goblins appear as green is, funny enough, the Green Goblin from Spider-Man. Yeah, that guy. The bad guy from Spider-Man. He, to my knowledge, is the very first piece of media in existence that ever depicts goblins as green. Which also explains the character's name, the Green Goblin. Like, goblins aren't normally green. So labeling a character as the Green Goblin to show off the fact that he is unusually green for a goblin would make sense. It would be like calling a character like the Blue Orc. Because orcs aren't normally blue, so making an orc blue would make your character stand out. But the idea of the Green Goblin then kind of stuck in people's minds, and I think people slowly started thinking of goblins as being green just always. Mouse is above it. Damn. Okay, so I got you. I now officially have one friend. Can I just catch up with you? That would be nice. With the other. I completely lost track of one of these names. I can make you grab onto this, I think. Yeah, this DLC is very different. This is a very much a puzzle figure out kind of thing. Actually, need to. Actually, need all three. Just open it. Okay. I drag this over. We're gonna stay up there. No. I push those aside. Like the camera angle of that. You can use the arrow directions to point it. Can I throw my gnome friend at that door? Hey, you follow me, up. Oh, you're literally just there. Yeah, that works out nicely. Can't you just see that your friends trusted me? There you go. Well, friends basically trapped you, so there you go. That's you through sword. Awesome. I know what to do. I know what to do. You guys, back on there. It looks like they should be able to reach. Go, guys. I'm on a missing one. You're just determined to get stuck, aren't you? I'm ready. And... Pretty. That took a while. Good thing. Yeah. Go on. There. One, two, always one getting stuck. Where are you? There. There you are. Three. I know why it's... As I said earlier, I keep clicking outside the window, so I know why it's doing that freeze. If I click outside the window, it does that. But if I click on the window bar, it freezes the game like that. And then it kind of locks my key, so if I'm holding up when I do that, it just locks my key up. Let's see. Yeah, it must be up here, because I haven't actually done anything here yet. Yeah, this DLC is very much more thinky DLC. Kind of funny as well, because the main game was like 2 hours. It feels like each of the DLCs has been like an hour and a half. That's her again. Yeah. Oh, it's so weird when that happens. Like right there, I was holding right when I clicked on the taskbar, so it set my key as right, so my character wanted to run to the right, and I was holding left to try and stop him. But in order to stop him from going to right, I had to press right to gain control of my key. That's weird.